Alright, let me set this up. Alright, so we're going to start with putting the kale in. We'll drop some in. Kind of sucks it down. If it doesn't, you have this little tool that pushes it. All of your juices processed, you'll get the leftovers of the leafy greens and any brine or anything from the lemons or cucumbers. So you don't really need to peel them, but the lemons I do squeeze the juice out of the majority of it, just because if you put it in there with the peels, it does have a really bitter taste. So I might do like 1 or 2 small pieces like this size with the peels on it, just for the nutritional value, but not giving it an overpowering taste. You can also, awesome thing to do with this is you can buy the frozen wheatgrass. Fresh is always better, but you can get the frozen wheatgrass at like Drug Emporium, and you can process it exactly like this and have your fresh wheatgrass exactly like they do in the smoothie shops, or they do the little shots and you chase it with a shot of pineapple juice if you need to. If the wheatgrass is sweet, then you don't really need to do that. They're just so delicious and so good for you. So I'm going to put the cucumbers in small pieces at a time, just to help it not get plugged up. And so these did come out of my freezer. After I had prepped everything, I just run them under a little bit of warm water. Just to kind of get the texture a little softer, so it's not as hard on my juice maker. So we're just going to continue to do this, and then once it's all processed, I'll add in a little bit of the hemp seed and a little bit of water if I need. Usually I don't, because the apples are going to make it really sweet. This is just a really good morning juice.
Try out a new juicer named MPT, also MPT. It's an AMZCHEF. It's pretty cool, got it from Amazon. And only when you put together, only like three pieces. You used to have different kind, but they're so complicated. This is pretty simple. You just put this thing in here, and this to catch the juice, and the other side to catch the pulp or anything else, and the peel. And the first piece, second piece, and then you pop this thing in here on the top, just like that. And it helps locking medication on the back. Just push it and lock, just like that. And then you put the, I like carrots, so put carrot. I put a little bit of ginger and a handful of kale. Try to be healthy. And then kale and more carrot. More carrot. And I'm gonna put a whole enchilada apple in here, just like that. Let me see if it will fit. And then we have to add let's see how that works. Okay, now we gotta just turn them on. You just lock the
Alright, so this is my juicer. We purchased this, started making some juice. So my concern is in the inside here. I want to know if everyone's having the same issue. So let me put this out. Okay, so this is all good and normal, right? Now here is where I'm having little concerns. So we made some juice, and let's see if I can pop this open. Okay, hold on. Let me unplug it to get. Alright, so I was trying to pull on this, I guess, so I'm getting the whole, I'm picking up the whole thing. This time I didn't have any, sometimes I have a little bit of juice, like on the side there, just a little bit, it's all good. But this is what I'd like to know if everyone's having issues with. Look at the bottom of this thing. Okay, this right here. Just everything kind of accumulates on the inside there. So let me know if everyone's having the same issue, or you stopping and cleaning and halfway.
No smaak.
Did you?
Okay.
And then you switch positions on off.